Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Generational Wealth Wednesday to each and every one of you. Listen, we're going to go over this market real quick. Some very troubling news or information coming out of from XP Markets on the XRPL traction report. I believe we're calling it, or they're calling it. We're going to get into that as well. Interesting stuff. I think the good news is, hey, there's only place to go now is up for sure. All right, fam. Listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. So, according to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is down almost 2% in the last 24 hours, and it's currently at $2.1 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is 54% or so. Bitcoin is trading at $57,399 again. And on the 30-day, Bitcoin is down 2.5%. Ethereum is trading at $2,345 again. And on the 30-day, it's down 12%. Solana is trading at $132 again. And on the 30-day, it's down 7%. XRP, the beloved XRP, is at 53 cents again. And on the 30-day, it's down nearly 5%. So there it is, fam. The market is doing what the market does. Interesting stuff. Let me search something real quick because I'm hearing about this particular blockchain and I don't see it. Anyway, all right. Market's just, it's just doing what it does. What did I want to start? Nope, not that. Bifrost. Did you guys hear? Bifrost is building an exchange. Says right here, Bifrost wallet. We are building a Maggie swap, a Maggie swap to give our users the best swap rate across all dexes on Flare and Songbird. Yeah, it is right here. Introducing a Maggie swap. Find the best exchange rate for your swap on Songbird and Flare. Our open beta is now live on Costin and Costin 2. Interesting. Freaking Bifrost is building a DEX. And, the Bifrost wallet, really cool. Really cool. So it's going to be interesting to see because it's going to be available in Flare and Songbird. That's interesting. I mean, we already got Spark Dex on Flare. I mean, Spark Dex is awesome. Bifrost getting in the game. The Flare Networks ecosystem continues to grow and grow. Crypto Eddie put this out. I think this is interesting. Look, she's referencing this article in Bitcoin Magazine. Just in, $800 billion Standard Chartered Bank launches a Bitcoin and crypto custody service in the UAE, right? Thinking, oh, okay, cool. Bitcoin Magazine putting that out. Awesome. Lovely. Crypto Eddie said this, my guess, 95% of Bitcoin maxis don't know that Zodiac Custody is a global custodian for digital assets that is backed by Standard Chartered, SBI Group Holdings, Northern Trust, and National Australia Bank. All of these places back Zodiac Custody. Zodiac Custody is part of Ripple-owned Medico. Ripple-owned Medico's global crypto storage network. So Zodiac is part of the Medico custody network. I didn't know Medico had a global crypto storage network. I didn't know that. Ripple's not messing around with this custody. It's probably going to be one of their better profitable, plays. You know what I mean? Probably going to want to be better, their more profitable plays. Crypto Eddie put this out as well. There's a report out from the CEO of XP Markets. It is called the XRPL Weekly Traction Report. Nicely done. I like that. I like this little infographic right here. An in-depth analysis of on-chain activity. And again, respect for putting this out, because we can't go from where we want the XRPL and traction and adoption to be. We got to go from where we are. So shout out to them for making this happen. XRP Weekly Traction Report, an in-depth analysis of on-chain activity. It's going to be the good, bad, and ugly, fan. This report marks the inaugural installment in a series of weekly updates analyzing the XRPL's traction based on detailed on-chain activity. As this series progresses, feedback from readers regarding data collection and analysis for future iterations is welcome. The focus remains on straightforward metrics that facilitate easy comparison and interpretation, allowing readers to draw their own conclusions. The cancel culture crew would say, oh, that's negative. You're being negative. God forbid there's a mention of the company Ripple. It's negative. It's cancel culture. Unbelievable. All right. Unique users, the core indicator of network health. Before examining the data, it's essential to establish key concepts and methodologies. Unique active wallets is a critical metric for reassessing blockchain traction, representing the number of wallets initiating at least one outgoing transaction during the observed period, including XRP transfers and token-related activities. They got total transactions. Then they got users with dApp interaction. I think hugely important. This metric indicates the number of wallets engaging with dApps on the XRPL, identified by tractions with a source tag. This is weekly numbers, just weekly. I'm going to go over their summary, then I'm going to share Crypto Eddie's summary of the very same report here. Analysis, the wallet activity, the 4.43% increase in unique active wallets suggests growing interest in the XRPL ecosystem, potentially attributable to new users joining the network or increased activity among existing users. Well, if it's an existing user, it couldn't be an increase in unique active wallets. Well, I guess it could. It represented a number of wallets initiating at least one outgoing transaction. Okay, so it could be from the same. All right, so got an analysis, 4.3% up, an increase in wallet activity. dApp engagement, only 9.29% of active wallets. Only 9% interacted with decentralized apps. Only 9%. This relatively low percentage suggests significant potential for growth. See how they spent that? You see how they, ain't nowhere to go but up. I like it. Significant potential for growth and dApp adoption within the XRP ecosystem. Ecosystem growth challenges. The decrease in dApp interaction, which is minus 6%, despite the increase in active wallets, indicates that new or reactivated wallets are not necessarily participating with the broader XRPL ecosystem. This highlights potential challenges in onboarding or user education. Ding, ding, ding. Most likely that is it. A deeper examination of dApp users patterns revealed. This is weekly. One dApp, unique active wallets down 7.5% from the previous week. Two dApps, Unique active wallets, 476, down 6%. 3 decentralized apps, interesting. Previous week, it says plus 78%. So what is going on here is the people that are using the apps that past week increased their uses. People using apps increased their usage. It's the people, the unique people coming that ain't using stuff. This is weekly, so just gotta understand that. Plus 78% for 3D apps, more than 3 apps, plus 185%. What got going? Single D app dominance. 86% of the D app user interact with only one application. Maybe some. This high concentration suggests users might find a single D app that meets their needs and adhere to it, right? There you go. All right, so this is really, really good. D app overviews, key components of the XRPL ecosystem. Okay, I'm not going to go through this whole thing. What I am going to do is highlight what Crypto Eddie highlighted as in her summary. So, but hopefully I will remember to leave the link here for you guys to check this out in the description and comments of this video. All right, so the XRPL traction report from Crypto Eddie on X here says just published first time, in depth, in parentheses, important, analysis of on-chain activity from XP market. Nice week. It says here at DexFi Pro. Nice week for DexFi Pro. Okay. The automated market maker has a unique continuous auction mechanism, but was only used 19 times in the month of August. I thought this was more for the arbitrageurs, but I'm not certain. NFT activity cooled off, but 4.43% increase in active wallets. 22.67% drop in payment transactions. 22% drop in the payment transactions. Stable but limited automated marker usage. Decrease in trust set transactions. Interesting. The XRP ledger needs to boost DApp adoption. Only 9.9% of active wallets interacted with DApps. Over 86% of DApp users engaged with only one application. I think that's the Zum wallet. XP Market and on XRP.com showed remarkable stability with minimal changes in their user base, 0.51% minus and minus 0.5, less than 1% for both. Very, very interesting numbers. I wonder what is the app that most people are using. It's probably Zum, if that's considered a D app. It would probably be Zum, right? You got Orchestra Finance, you got DexFi.pro, you got Adios Finance. Again, right now, not great TVL, not great liquidity, not great 24-hour volume, no incentives. There are no XRP rewards like there are FLR rewards, right? That's why we keep saying on the channel, when liquidity incentive event, Ripple X, when liquidity incentive event. Again, we said on the channel all the time, probably waiting for the non-appealable thing to be done and over. No more appeals. That's probably what they're waiting on. They don't want to take any chances with saying, here's some XRP for doing a certain thing, right? I get it. So, but boy, is Ripple X. They got where networks they set a bar pretty high. They set a bar that is pretty high. Let's see if Ripple X can top that. I believe that they can. I believe that they want to. I just hope that they've been paying attention so that they get it right. Right? So they get it right. It's not just about the amount of money. It's about incentivizing adoption, incentivizing, what is the word I'm looking for? Loyalty, right? You want to get people to continue to stay, not to come to this event to get something, leave, swap it into some other thing and move on. No, we want people to stay in the ecosystem. We want to attract new people, and we want a percentage of those to stay. That's what we want. And I feel confident that we'll get there. I feel confident that we'll get there. All right, fam. So there it is. This wraps up your XRP Ripple Daily News in around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope that it has been of value to you. If it has, do me a favor and hit that like button. It's one of the greatest ways that you can support the channel. And if you happen to be in that 45, 55% or so of people that are hanging out, listening to and watching the Crypto Seeds, and if you've been enjoying those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to get that number down from 50% to down to about 25%. And you can do your part right now by just hitting that subscribe button. We appreciate that. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, or perhaps ponder the idea or notion to live your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See you. Bye.